Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I thank you so much for stopping to watch today's video. Today's video is actually a request for me to show a walkthrough or what the Exploring Creation with Biology is all about. This is what we have decided to go with for my upcoming 9th grader. It took me forever to make a decision on science, and I finally made a decision on biology by Apologia. I have used Apologia in the past. They are an excellent curriculum. I used them, let's see, about 2 or 3 years ago. I did the flying creatures and also the swimming creatures 2 separate years. So I already know that they are excellent in how they lay out their curriculum. So it wasn't really a hard choice to decide to go with Apologia Science for my upcoming high schooler. But instead of me talking all about it, I'm just going to show you what it looks like. That way, if you're still out there science curriculum shopping, this might help you narrow down your decision by getting to see a good look at what it looks like inside. I know I love to watch videos and to see what works for other people before I actually make a purchase. So let me just go ahead and show it to you. And if you're new, thank you so much for watching. I am a homeschooling mama to 8 children, and I love to share all things homeschooling here, family vlogs, all that good stuff. So consider being part of our YouTube family and hitting that subscribe button, and let me just go ahead and show you this. All right, so here it is. This is what I have ordered. This is the actual book that she will read through, and this one here is her student notebook. I love that they have the student notebooks, and then I have the test that come along with it. Okay, so this style curriculum is more like a traditional school, not in by what it talks about, but the way it's laid out. If you went to public school, I remember I did, and I remember having your actual textbook, and then you have your book that you work through. So it's a lot of reading and a lot of writing the answers. And I do like that to a certain extent. I don't really like that for every subject, because that could get very boring very fast. And not really soak in a ton of information, but I do love it for certain subjects, especially for this science curriculum. All right, so the book Exploring Creation with Biology, if you open it up, it has your instructional support and how to teach, whether you have an independent learner, auditory, visual, or social learners. I think that is very neat. Just some introduction. I love any curriculum that incorporates scripture in it. They have won me over already if it's biblical based. So here are some student notes. All right, and then here is our table of contents. Starts out with the science of life, the science of life, the process of science. All right, so you're just going to keep flipping through here. It gives you just a breakdown of what they'll be learning, how many lessons, all of that good stuff. Then you have your welcome part here. And then lesson 1, the science of life. And like I said, they will have to read all of this, study it. I love that it gives also vocabulary words that they can either make flashcards, or they can write those down and study them in sentence form. Biology, the study of life. The Greek word bios means life. And all right, so that is the actual textbook part. And then moving on to her student notebook. This is my favorite part. I absolutely love the way their student notebooks are laid out. So there's your introduction and some note to parents. It tells you how to grade the experiments. It tells you up here 4 to 5 points for that, 2 to 3 points, 0 to 1 points for your materials and procedures. Your data and your drawings, conclusions, and connections to text. There's the layout of their modules. The grade that they got for the semester, and the final grade for the year. I love that. I love that they have that there all laid out for you. Some student notes. All right, and here is how I love how they have this beautiful, colorful layout, their daily schedule here. If you know, If you know me, I love any kind of highlighting. I love colors. I love the color coordination here. I just love it. So it gives you week 1, day 1 through 5. It is perfectly laid out where you do not have to watch over your child and make sure they know what they're doing. They can, high schoolers especially, they can look through this and say, okay, I'm on week 1, day 1. I need to read pages 1 through 9 and do questions 1 through 4. And then it has a little white check box. I'm not sure if you can see that on here. Yeah, okay. See there? So once they're done with day 1, they would just put a check mark. Day 2, she will be responsible for keeping up every day that she completes this. So this is week 1 through 10 here. There's the other 2, week 31. Let's see, it goes through week 34. So perfect, 34 weeks. It even tells her when she needs to take her test, because I told you I have the test books over here. Module 1 pages, and it gives you a note section there, the date. All right, so here is her lesson 1. So she will read through that textbook of what it told her to read, and it told her to do 1.1 through 1.4. So she will do that whole page on day 1. Let me give you an example of question 1. When trying to convince you of something, people often insert "science has proven" at the beginning of a statement. Can science actually prove something? Why or why not? And then she will have already read that in her textbook, and she will need to answer those questions. And I will check to make sure she is right after she is done. Sorry, I skipped a page. Questions for the next day. I'm just flipping through so that you could see what some of the pages look like. And then it will move on to lesson 2, which is the chemistry of life. I just flipped on through. I'm on lesson 7 now. It gives her a little diagram here on this page. I absolutely love this. I think she's going to love working through this as well. And then we have our test book over here. So test number 1, it says give a definition for the following terms. And she'll need to give a definition for all of those on her test. There's another part of the test book over here. Identify structures A through D in the figure below, and she'll need to remember that and be able to identify that. I really love how this is all laid out. But that is it. I just wanted to give you a quick run through of what this biology science looks like. I'm super excited for her to use it. I know that it's going to work well for us because we have used Apologia in the past and it has worked well. So I'm excited to use this for my 9th grader, and it does count as a credit, of course. So this will go towards her high school credits, and we will start this curriculum in August when our new school year starts. If you have any more questions, or if I didn't show something that you really wanted to see, let me know. I'll be happy to show you that or to tell you about it. This video is not sponsored at all. I did not get paid to show you this video. This is just what I personally chose to use.